conversation.
I don't know what truth you're trying to get out of this.
Huh? You come close.
Are you going to come close on this?
Did you have something important to tell me?
This night is not the right time. Think again.
Cover this thing now.
Cutting this one, I'm going to cut onions, I'm going to cut tomatoes. Do you also take accountability for rolling?
Oh, I did.
Away from all the buzzwords that happened last night, can we skip to the good parts? So after the Saturday night meeting, the housemates came together as earlier on agreed on, and they performed KELLYRAE'S music, sang a birthday song for him, and then went ahead to sing what Kassia had taught them earlier before now. Then after performing it, OCEE then said, oh, it would be somehow that this beautiful moment wasn't recorded, wasn't on camera. That can they restart, sing again so as he will capture it. And with that, they had to do it again, and OCEE now capturing RHUTEE at some point even had to rap, although I thought she was just cruising because what she was rapping to didn't really make sense to me. And the ladies, they couldn't stop hailing Kassia bestie of the year. If you know, you know. Well, KELLYRAE as well was so excited, and OCEE told him to, on one-on-one, try and give Kassia a hug, that although what Kassia taught them, the rhythms were different from what you're singing, but it's the heart, the thoughtfulness that matters. You should give her a hug for doing something like this for you. And KELLYRAE then turned to even the housemate, the DRCs that came in on Thursday, asking them, when I take learn this song? And they said they there now, that Kassia, spent the whole night teaching them. I said, no wonder that the way Kassia was emphasizing, you should go and sleep, you should go and sleep. That he didn't even know anything was up, but Kassia was just telling me, oh, you are stressed, go get some rest. And she wasn't in the HOH condo at some point, but later came in, not knowing that Kassia was running something on the ground for him. Remember when the housemates were learning the lyrics, Onyeka said no, she's not doing this. And she still maintained, stood on business, not joining when the whole happy birthday thing was being sang. She was sitting just by the lounge with Topher, having their own private discussion. And KELLYRAE still went there to go meet them, thanking everyone, saying, oh, his heart is so full, like telling them he never saw this coming. And Topher just told KELLYRAE that you have Kassia to thank. And Onyeka said, imagine, we did all of this for you. KELLYRAE says he feels blown. And of course, OCEE told him that you don't know how many people that might be streaming your song right now. You don't even know how many people that are singing it often just because they heard Kassia teaching us how to do this thing. That when you have settled down, better go hug Kassia. Thank her for doing this for you. They now asked, together with Topher, they now asked KELLYRAE, please, what's the inspiration behind this song? That you went so deep. What was happening in your life at that point? Was it breakfast? Did anybody serve you breakfast? And KELLYRAE said, well, it was 1 year like that, so that the girl told him, make him just they go. That it's as if maybe don't they do drugs, mean just go, that he does not want him again. And they were like, no wonder. And he said he made the song just replying the girl that, oh, you think is your issue, your matter that is disturbing me, meanwhile I'm here thinking of how to be successful. After which the double K stepped out to the garden, and KELLYRAE thanked Kassia for putting all of that together for him, that he feels so happy. And the parts where they've discussed that they will use that opportunity to make the marriage reveal. And KELLYRAE now told Kassia that no, that today isn't a good day, that they will do that some other time, maybe tomorrow. And Kassia said tomorrow, tomorrow people will be busy. People will have diary session, salon section. When do you think? Just told him that he does not think that tonight, that's midnight though, was the right time to do this review. And indeed it wasn't though, because a few minutes after that, didn't you see the buzzballs that happened in the house? OCEE was a great help to Onyeka. So Onyeka actually had more than enough and was struggling with things like taking off her makeup, changing her outfits, and OCEE was just there, gentleman to the last drop, from helping Onyeka remove her makeup to helping her undress, and was even, before he did the whole undressing, he informed her, telling her, oh yeah, close your bobby, I don't want to see anything, use this, cover yourself, let me help you remove this, After which Onyeka dozed off. Onyeka waking up was now when the buzz was almost ending. And in case you're just coming across this video, please do well to go watch the 3 videos I've made regarding all that happened. The whole buzz, Wani, Onyeka, Mbadiwe twins. Go watch that. Now over to Ozee and Victoria. So after the Saturday night Budu, Ozee was telling Victoria that he thinks they have a lot of truth to tell to themselves, to each other. And Victoria was saying, it's funny how you always think you know me so well. I don't have any truths to tell you. Maybe you do, but for me, I'm not holding anything back from, telling you a certain thing. And Ozee said, no, that with you're always trying to deny it, that you have a part of me, but all the time you act like you don't know that you have a huge part of me. Now, even when the show is over, you're heading home with that part of me that no one else have seen on this show. And just then, Victoria told Ozee to come closer. And Ozee said, why are you asking me to come closer? You come closer. You saying come closer actually means you're enjoying my company. And Victoria was like, if I'm not enjoying your company, I won't be here gisting with you. And Ozee said, why don't you then come closer since you're the one enjoying my company? That you're acting childish. And Victoria now told him, how will you say I'm acting childish? Acting childish for what? For telling you to come closer. And Ozee told Victoria to wake up and smell the coffee. That this is that part he's saying that she actually has a lot of truth to tell him. Okay, now you're enjoying my company and you're telling me to come closer instead of you doing the close-up. So Anita is on and she was craving stir-fried noodles. So she then told Tofa to go make that for her. Tofa, coming downstairs, begged Ozee to help him with some choppings. And usually every Saturday night, Big Brother takes away every sharp object like knife, any kitchen utensils that is very sharp. He leaves the blunt one. Then now, Ozee was not like, that Big Brother should at least know that, we are not this violent now. Why will he be taking away knife all the time? That just look at where he was trying to make use of the blunt one. He applied pressure and ended up cutting a part of his skin. And Tofa, so with cutting or having a cut, he decided that he was done cutting for Tofa. So at this point, Tofa was struggling. He now told them that honestly, he missed the outside world where you will just have to come back from a party, go ahead and order whatever you want to eat instead of standing up to cook it. Well, Wani eventually stepped in to help, but kept on complaining on the plenty things to cut. Then started asking Tofa, where are your friends now? Where is Nelly? Where is Suj? When I'm done now, they'll come down and eat. And Tofa said, no, please, they have gone. They're high now. So I'm trying to just make this for all of us. Don't forget, this is the kitchen where the Gbazgbos semi happened. But let me take you to the gist that happened that kicked off the Gbazgbos. So it all started with Dami Lola reminiscing on her first missionary journey, the first time she was in the house. She started with telling them what she struggled with. That usually she's this kind of person that whenever she gets into a new environment and notices that someone shared the same energy with her, that she automatically tones down her energy in order to fit in order to give room for that person to function. That's a part of her that she does not like, but it happens automatically. And then with that happening, people in some way begin to perceive her that she's rude. And that another problem she had in that first week is she finds it difficult to connect with the ladies. So Toyosi was the one doing the whole connection, being in every girl's good book, making friends. That she tried though, but it was very difficult for her. So she did more bonding and connecting with the guys. That she wanted even to be like Toyosi by making friendship with the ladies, and that if they noticed the time the housemates complained of how rude she was, that she called the whole housemates together and apologized, that this is her trying to bring out another part of her, which she truly was. And RHUTEE then stepped in, telling her no, that you need to take accountability of some of the role you played to people assuming that you were rude. That for instance, the day they were in the kitchen cooking, that you told her that you were a chef, a professional chef, but the next thing, you made stockfish and fish together only for you to go ahead and drain the water. And she was now asking herself, which kind of chef be this? How do you plan to build flavors? And Dami was now trying to explain that she is a chef now, that she has trained and has been cooking 6 months before getting into the house. And RHUTEE was even telling her, please, can you switch to your normal accent? Because she was using this Britico accent. And she said, no, that it's normal. Anytime she's having a serious conversation, that the accent just comes in. That'll be small thing for this house. Well, Damilola continued to tell RHUTEE that, of course, she's a professional chef. And RHUTEE said there is no professional chef that will finish making fish, as in boiling or cooking fish that you've already spiced, and go ahead to drain the water. Which kind of chef be that? That she has been cooking for years professionally, not the one that everyone has been doing, because almost everyone cooks from birth, but she trained professionally, have been cooking professionally. And yet in that kitchen you were busy correcting her, that you were not even telling her, okay, put this, that you were telling her this is what you will use, that you made it look like you had so many years of experience cooking professionally. That, do you know how she felt discovering that you were just been cooking 6 months professionally? Well, at that point, Dami then told RHUTEE that you're beginning to sound like you want to make an issue out of this. That remember that she apologized to you. That day she gathered the housemates, she mentioned your name, personally apologizing to you. So why are you bringing it up now again? And RHUTEE said no now. That is just conversation, not like she's angry. And besides, you didn't apologize personally, that you just said RHUTEE. And Dami said, no, now, that was me calling your name. I didn't address the rest of the housemates by their name. I only called your name because I was apologizing personally. And CHINWE also had to come in telling RHUTEE, okay, Fashi that one, don't bring out this mat again since she apologized. And when we were having this banter, the other housemates at the kitchen thought they were now beginning to fight themselves. So at some point, they would laugh and be like, this one's not they fight themselves. So. And RHUTEE will now have to reach out to them, voicing out, saying, we know they fight. So Dami as well will now be like, people think they fight ourselves. We know they fight ourselves. It's just banter. Have that at the back of your mind. And RHUTEE as well adding, all I'm saying is, if you're there, if you like, be down, be laughing. Just, if you're in my bad book, pack your bags. You're going to Kaduna. That's about baby. You're leaving tomorrow. If there is flight in your home, better get ready. Since boundaries self they disturb for Kaduna, how we go do am? But you go fly enter Kaduna. They were just doing that, and that was how that Glasgows began to brew. And it just took only Switch saying, big brother, don't give this one's alcohol now, and boom, Dami switched, RHUTEE switched, CHINWE as well, and everything went from 0 to 100 real quick. Like I said, I already made 3 videos regarding all that happened, from Wani, CHINWE, RHUTEE, to CHINWE, RHUTEE, Damilola, Onyeka, to the Mbadiwe twins. Do well to visit my channel to watch a well-detailed video and all was on what was said, what happened, who did what, who said what. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Meanwhile, who else felt sorry for KELLYRAE? Honestly, I did, because imagine starting your day on a very high note, happy home, happy house, everyone singing, jubilating, and boom, the next minute, the environment became inconducive for everyone, people saying what's not at every other person. But, well, they go there all right.
It just comes. I'm not going to lie.
Last night the teacher was a song. Last night,